I've got Erin from Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea joining me. Erin, how are you doing this morning?
Well, thank you. It's a sunny day again.
It is sunny day. I hope you've been able to keep cool with all the warmer temperatures we've been having.
I know, and you know what's funny, because we'll have people who come into Red Buffalo and they're like, this isn't warm. It's like 90 degrees with 80% humidity back home. And I'm like, but for us, this is warm.
This is hot. It's like melting.
It is. But that's a perfect time to, grab a iced coffee, go sit by the river. Which I love to do. I love to dip my feet in. There's a dock right out back of our coffee shop. And especially after like a long day, if you've been hiking or whatever and your feet are kind of tired, I just dip my feet in the cold blue river.
Yeah. No, that sounds really good paired with like one of the tropical matcha iced.
The iced tropical matcha milk, which is the almond milk with matcha, which is a powdered green tea. Yeah, just a little bit of coconut and strawberry to it, and I love that drink.
Yeah, it is. It is such. Although I do have to say, I have such a hard time. Even though it's summertime and it's warm, I still get my hot latte.
Oh yes, absolutely. Because for me, and I've said it before, it's a warm latte, especially if it's done right. It's like a hug.
It is.
Without needing to like hug a stranger, because that's awkward. But when you get a hug,
but I have done that before.
I've done it before too, but you can't just do it whenever you want to hug, or sometimes lattes are a safer bet.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like, yesterday when I was in there, I got my normal hot latte, and my friend that I was with got an iced coffee, and I was like, oh yeah.
I could do that too. Now you could
I forgot how good that is.
I'll pace myself through it. I'll be like, all right, the morning's gonna start with a hot latte, and then it's gonna start with maybe like move into a tea, and then I'm gonna get like an iced mocha, and then I'll finish with an iced tea. So I like phase it out through the day.
I can see it. It kind of like makes me think of sort of like wine tasting, where you're supposed to start with like the lightest wine
exactly
first. But it's the opposite. You're starting with the heaviest.
Yeah, you're starting with the heavier hotness, but then I'll still finish the evening with a hot cup of tea before bed. So it just makes it full circle.
It's like a little warm hug, kiss goodnight.
It is. Right? It's like that snuggle before bed. It's like, here's your cup of tea.
Now, tell me what's going on over at the Red Buffalo, because you sometimes have various like activities and events going on.
Yeah, and we still have our live music every Saturday from 9 to 11, so you can come on in, hear some fun things going on. We have a rotating list of guests who come through. Next week we have Story Time on the Go on the back patio.
That's a fun one.
It is really fun. It's a great one for younger kids. I know for me, when my son was younger, I was like, anything that you could get your kid out and about, and you can interact with other adults. So you don't have to just be talking in like to a child voice all day.
Now, is that why you came up with that program?
It was that a little bit, and to really promote reading over the summer for young kids and for older school-age kids. It's so easy just to kind of fall off the reading train from when you were in school, and the summer dip for academics is really it's a real thing. So if kids just can keep reading, and you can find ways to encourage them to keep reading. The North Branch Library has a really fun kids reading incentive program. You do so many hours, they get a fun toy. So there's a lot of fun things for kids going on, including, if you haven't seen it yet, the Lake Dillon Theater has a fun kids show on Saturdays through August 6th. It's called Polka Dots. It's like $5. Super good show. And you can, as I did, I grabbed my coffee from Red Buffalo, took my son to go see it. I had my hot coffee. We had a great fun show at the Lake Dillon Theater, which is right across the parking lot from us. So just so many fun things to do.
And it just kind of going back to the reading, the summer reading, it is such a great activity. I mean, not just for encouraging your child's education, but I think also a breather for yourself as an adult.
As a parent.
Because I was rock climbing yesterday, and there was a family there, and the little girl is reading while her parents were like continuing to climb and stuff.
Yeah, well, you can do something, just any way you can find extra books. And so it's great because our Storytime on the Go is going to be author Claudine Nardine and her illustrator, who are locals. They're going to also be selling their books while they're there too, so you can actually get them signed by the author, and just great little messages in these books.
And don't you have in the coffee shop like a little library of books for sale?
We do, yeah, and they're from library donations or books that were at the library that just got too used or not checked out, whatever it is, and we sell them at the shop, and all the proceeds go back to the Summit County Libraries, which is great. They have so many great programs. Beyond just checking out books.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so they're great titles too, and we love to support community. So whether that's through, having the local musicians, having Storytime on the go, the library sales, whatever it is, we're doing a lot of fun things. If you were at one of Mike's FDRD things, sometimes we'll provide coffee for some of his trailhead meetups, because sometimes it's early in the morning and you have to go meet FDRD.
One of them I saw was at like 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I have to wake up early anyways for this.
You do, but not everyone is used to that. And, a cup of coffee, it's your hug, it's your pat on the back.
Exactly. Kind of get you started.
Yes.
So where can people find you guys?
So the best way is obviously come on in, and that's 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne. So it's a quarter mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. We're right next to everything that's going on in Silverthorne.
Yeah.
We're open 7 days a week, 6:30 to 5. So you really can't miss us. We have wireless internet if you need to come and hang out and do some stuff or have your meeting. Yeah. We love hosting community meetings. I have such a joy watching all the different people who meet up there.
It is. It's an interesting place. And the coffee's so good. So it's just like, great atmosphere, great food, great coffee. Yeah. Just no matter what point in your day.
You're going to have a good time.
Well, Erin, thank you so much for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Always good chatting with you. And folks, be sure that you pop into Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. It is really quite a treat, and it's going to warm you up for your day.